Welcome back. Here we have the stage 28 famous phrases, and we only have 6 this time. I took pity on you. Number 1, dies irae. That means the day of anger or the day of wrath. And that was a medieval Latin hymn that was used in the Christian church to refer to Judgment Day, the day of wrath. Dun, dun, dun. And several pieces of music have been written over the centuries with that title, Dies Irae. So those of you who are fans of classical music might know a couple of those, including one by Hector Berlioz, fairly famous. Number 2, in vino, in ira, in puero semper est veritas. And this translates as you can see, there are 3 prepositional phrases there, in vino, in ira, in puero. So those are probably pretty easy to figure out. The trick is semper est veritas. There is always truth. There is always truth in wine, in anger, and in a child. So I guess when people have a little bit too much to drink, when they get angry, and children in general tend to say the truth and whatever is on their mind. And although my daughter just turned 2, I can tell you that is very true, that she is already just saying things as she sees them. No tact there. I think it's kind of cool and pretty neat. Number 3, lapsus linguae. Lingua there is our stage 28 vocabulary word, and this means a slip of the tongue. Number 4, maximum remedium irae mora est, said by Seneca, who was the teacher and tutor of the Emperor Nero, until Nero had him killed, of course. And this means the greatest cure or the greatest remedy for anger is delay. The greatest cure for anger is delay. In other words, when you get really angry and upset, just take a deep breath and just take a few minutes to yourself and don't act and just go away. Walk away from a situation, think about it for a while, cool off, and you'll come back and bam, maybe you're not so angry anymore. Number 5, mens sana in corpore sano. It's a very famous phrase by Juvenal. Corpore is our stage 28 vocab word there, and this means a sound mind in a sound body, sort of encompassing the Greco-Roman ideal that not only should you be physically fit, but mentally fit as well, and each one sort of helps the other. Number 6, we have spem reduxit. Spem reduxit, which some of you might know from your study of American history so far this year. You may not quite have gotten to it yet, but spem reduxit means he has restored hope. The he presumably is God, although we're not 100% sure. This is the motto of New Brunswick, which is in Canada. And you might be wondering, okay, so what's the tie-in to U.S. history? Well, when the colonists revolted against King George III, there were actually several people living in the States who supported the king, and they were called loyalists. And many American loyalists actually fled to New Brunswick and set up sort of an outpost there to help England in its fight against these rebels. And of course, the loyalists lost and the American rebels won. But these folks, these loyalists actually stayed there in New Brunswick, in that town, and came up with this motto, he has restored hope. I guess the hope being that one day the King of England would retake America. And it never quite happened, obviously. And yeah, so there they are, the stage 28 famous phrases. Good luck on the quiz. I'll see you next time.